Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Byte. So in the last video we covered how to list a product on FBA or FBM. Now we will cover how we can list those products in bulk. So by the end of this video you will be able to understand how we can use the Amazon bulk file to upload as many products as we can at once. So imagine if you have like a parent that has 80 variations and you follow the traditional way of adding the product one by one through the portal. So that would be a very tedious process, and thankfully we have the option of bulk feed file available to us by which we can submit as many variations of a parent in a matter of few minutes. So let's just move over to the process where I will tell you how to make and download and then upload and prepare the bulk feed file. Products, add product. And instead of going to this blank form, we'll go to the spreadsheet. Here we will download blank template. Get listing loader, then we have a product, download product spreadsheet. So we will get this download product spreadsheet. For example, we are listing a flatware. So Amazon will suggest me a spreadsheet that is used for the flatware set. I will select it, then click here, then I will select what is it exactly. So I will select the novelty flatware and click on continue. After this I will come back here and generate spreadsheet. So once your spreadsheet is generated, you would see these tabs: instructions, images, examples, data definition, drop down list, attributes, templates, browse data. So we will work in templates. Here you can see that everything is given here, like product type we would select drop down flatware, SKU we will write, brand name if we have we will write, otherwise we will write as generic. Then we have the option of update, delete or partial update. So if we are going to list a product, then we will write update. If we are going to delete a product, then we will write delete. If we are going to optimize or rather update, partially update a product, we will select partially update. Product name is the title. Then we have product ID type, product keywords. Then we can also always add the main image URLs. Then we have the parent and variation. So by parent means a SKU that defines the whole item. By variations means it's like sub items. For example, we have a cutlery set here and its sub items would be like we can define its variations through its type, through its color, through its size. I will show you that. Then the 5 key product features as we made in the listings that we covered in the last video. Then generic keywords. So generic keywords are very important as an SEO for your item. The traffic is generated on the basis of these. 250 characters are allowed here. You have to add the generic keywords separated by a comma. So for example purpose, I have already filled some of the tabs here just to show you and save time as well. So we will select flatware set here. We will write down the SKUs, whichever SKUs you have. Then we will write down the brand name, then product ID, which is like UPC, its name, that's the title, that is you can see here, stainless steel 24-piece set with gift box and so on. Then the manufacturer name. Then we have the recommended browse nodes, count, country. Then we have the main image URLs. You can add the images URLs here, but if you don't have the links, it's not a worry, you don't have to add that. You can later on add images one by one or through manage images tab. Then here is the relationship that we are defining. The first one is the parent, the next are its child, and we are also writing the parent SKU in front of it. We are also telling that it's a variation based on the colors. And here in this file, here it is the options of partial update and also the update. But I was optimizing, that's why I have written partial update here, but you would write update here. Then we have the description of a product. The whole description is written here. Then you will fill in each tab one by one along with the key product features, which are here. You can see after adding the key product features, you can see how I have written the generic keywords separated by a comma. So generic keywords, I have already mentioned how important they are in order to bring the traffic to your listings. Then we will keep on filling each tab one by one. And if you see that any tab is not related to you, then you don't have to add it. But the more information you would give, the better it is. Some information are compulsory, which you have to provide. For example, the dimensions. So here in each tab, you can see I have provided the dimensions here: item width, item height, unit of measure, also the weight. So in fulfillment, you would also tell whether the product is fragile or not, what its package weight, package length, package height, package width, whether in compliance you would have to tell whether batteries are included in it or not. So this is an example file, that's why I have not completed it completely, but according to your product you can add as much information as you can. And how it saves time, you can see here. So instead of adding information one by one for each product, you would just click and drop it down. So it will make your life a lot easier. Same goes for each title. Obviously would differ. Obviously for titles you would have to add one by one, because they are of different colors. But things like this, unit count, manufacturer, and most of the tabs, you would only have to drag it and it would be filled. Same goes for the search terms. So in the end of it, you would write your fulfillment channel, inventory available or not. You can also update your price here, whether the item can be gift or not, what its condition, like it's a new item or not, the release date, the package quantity. So everything you can add here. So once you have filled in all the information and the fulfillment information and everything that you need to add, what you would do is that you would just save this file in Excel format or text format, and then you will come back to this menu again. You will click here as upload file and select your file that you have just made and just click submit product. So once the upload is completed, you would go to check upload status and see whether your items are listed correctly or not. If your items are not listed correctly, the file will give you errors. You would only have to remove those errors and list it again. So in this way, just by uploading a simple file, you would be able to list all your items at once. This was our today's video of listing a product in bulk. In the next video, I will tell you how to get the keywords using AI. So that's going to be a very important video. Hope you would like our effort and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.